everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be a Glossier haul slash try on for suppression type of video. I've only tried their jelly cleanser so far, so I decided to get a bunch of their makeup products, and I too want to try and apply all those products and hopefully fall in love with them. Everyone has been like raving about their products, and I'm just curious to see if they're also going to work with me and make me look like the perfect girl next door. Basically, Glossier is known for having like these type of pictures of like just a little bit of skin makeup, a little bit of mascara, a lot of glowiness, and it just looks super pretty. I was trying to wait until I wasn't breaking out to kind of not have to cover acne. My period decided though that it didn't care about my wants, so we're gonna see if the concealer covers anything. So let's see what I got. I am hoping I got everything. I feel like I'm gonna have forgotten something super obvious like brows. Found the foundation. So I got the Perfecting Skin Tint in the color medium because people were saying that they're not super dark slash you apply like such a thin amount that it doesn't really do much. And I did self-tan last night. I forgot to apply moisturizer before, so don't touch my hands. But I thought this could be my summer shade. So let's try and swatch it. Never touched any of these products, so I have no idea how it's gonna go, but they've been sitting a little bit. I ordered these things when they had their last sale, and I've been like avoiding touching all of them. So this is how it swatches. Wow, my hand is way too dark. I need to like shower to like remove that layer, but it shouldn't be too bad of a match for me for the summer. So let's apply some. Did you say anything? Shake, yeah, I do need to shake it a little bit actually. Put the cap first before shaking the foundation. I almost splashed foundation everywhere. Okay, smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips. I'm not judging the foundation for anything wrong when it's my fault for not moisturizing and everything. So just a little bit. I'm using the Fenty Beauty face moisturizer, which is like my one true love. So from the inside towards the outside. Let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna use a sponge just because that's usually how I apply it. If I hate it, I'll try with my fingers or something. But they say from the inside to the outside. I feel like this is not gonna cover any of my red marks. At least it's gonna make my face match my body, so we're gonna take that. Wow, okay. I'm gonna use up the whole bottle to get anything out of this. Oh my. There's really zero coverage, huh? Let's try on my forehead since I don't have as many breakouts or redness. But yep. Now I understand why people were joking that you already need to be perfect to wear that makeup, because it didn't cover anything, but I mean like anything. Like even my cheeks are naturally a little red and I don't feel like it covered any of that. I knew this was sheer, but I didn't realize how sheer it was going to be honest. Like, no coverage. Which, by the way, I am usually someone that enjoys light coverage foundation, but I do want a little bit of coverage anyway, just so like my cheeks, the redness won't show, or like, I don't even mind to spot conceal or something. That's usually what I do. But that's definitely very light coverage. I'm gonna apply it and we're gonna see how it looks up close and everything. If it doesn't like make my skin, my dryness or dehydration on my nose pop, maybe I'll keep this for like good skin days. Okay, the good news is that it doesn't emphasize my dehydration because I have combination skin. My skin gets quite oily in my T-zone, but I do get dry patches mostly on my nose, sometimes between my brows and on my chin and everything. With that said, if you have any redness, acne, or anything that you prefer to cover, I don't think this would work. I feel like in my case right now, I need to apply a lot of concealer like all over my face right now, so yeah, it's definitely a if you have perfect skin. Let's continue. I do have some days where my skin is okay, so this might be kept for those days. Let's see how much the concealer can conceal with my under eyes and then the acne. It might be enough to satisfy me. Oh yeah, it is a pot concealer. That's why it was taking me forever to find it. The Glossier Stretch Concealer. I have the shade number 10, which is light. I haven't used one like this in a long time. I feel like sometimes they're a bit too drying to apply under my eyes, or a bit too thick, but I do tend to like those for spot concealer, like the NARS one. I do really like it for it. So I'm hoping this will work for it, but let's try it on my eyes. I mean, it can't be that bad. I think the color should be okay too. It's actually pretty, okay. It's actually pretty thin, and it doesn't feel like it's going to be something drying. Obviously, I need to wear it throughout the day to really see, but it's definitely changing my mind about these type of concealers. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to try to not apply too much. I feel like my instinct is to try to pile it on to cover them properly, but I like this. Like, I don't mind like coverage concealer under my eyes as long as they're not drying. I feel like on a daily basis they just look really natural, and I feel like that's a good amount of coverage. I'm not complaining there. Let's just do the under eye, and then we'll attempt to save my face somehow. I hadn't applied concealer like this in forever, and I'm not hating it. I actually don't even need my sponge with this. Just my finger is good enough. I'm liking the concealer for under my eyes, actually. The color is good. The coverage is definitely light, but it's not drying, so that's pretty much all I care about. Let's attempt to cover maybe this one. This one's gonna be hard to cover, but... Okay, it might save the whole look. Let's, I mean, I'm gonna start applying it everywhere. Okay, it's definitely not covering everything, but it's definitely making it much better for like filming and everything. I mean, you can still see that one, but I feel like it covered most of these ones. Let's see. This one. Even the redness around my nose. So the concealer is officially saving the base for me. I will definitely keep the foundation only for like great days, but this is actually amazing. So if you were looking for a good concealer that isn't drying whatsoever, but still gives you a decent amount of coverage, it's like medium. Like on my face, I feel like if you have just a little bit of redness, I would recommend this because it doesn't look dry, which sometimes when you have acne, it's super difficult because you're like drying the pimple with products, but then it's hard to cover it. I'm giving that one a huge thumbs up. Like, I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day, but like, first impression, very happy. I will apply some powder on top because I do have combination skin, and I feel like the foundation might be more if you have dry skin. So let's see this. This is the Wowder Weightless Finishing Powder. I have the shade Light Medium, and definitely looks pretty light. Actually, I really like the packaging. How cute is this? Wowder. Looks like Wonder Woman or something. Didn't try this yet. I'm gonna use my destroyed e.l.f. powder brush. What? Okay, I hadn't noticed because I usually tap my brush in here to just make it more even, but I can't use it for it because there's a little bump. Okay, never mind. I definitely feel the need to apply some type of powder under my eyes just to prevent any creasing, but I'm not sure this one would be ideal for this, but we're gonna test it, I guess. Let me zoom you in. Okay, so I zoomed you in so you can see the texture of my skin. It does emphasize the dryness on my nose. I'm very happy about that. My cheeks, where my skin is pretty normal, I don't have any complaints. Really, the only thing I'm thinking about when I'm seeing myself close up is just feeling a little insecure because of the redness, but I feel like from afar you can't tell, so I shouldn't complain too much, really. Let's talk about their blushes. I'm actually really excited about these because I used to enjoy more cream blushes, especially during the summer. I feel like they're really effortless and pretty and like more moisturizing looking. And these are actually smaller than I expected, but really, I don't need a huge liquid blush. I'm never gonna finish it. It's gonna go bad way before I do. And this one looked really, really pretty. Obviously, it's the more like light peach color, which is definitely not expected of me. Those are the Clout Paint Seamless Cheek Color in the color Dust. Let me just swatch on my hand so you can see my hand. Every time I do this, I'm like judging my hand. I'm like, why is it so orange? Ooh, they're actually pretty pigmented. That's gorgeous. I think I'm gonna apply it with my fingers and then maybe with the sponge to kind of just blend it a bit more. I feel like maybe I should have applied it before the powder, but I don't think I applied a lot of powder, so let's see. I haven't used oh my god, okay, that seems a lot. I haven't used a cream blush in forever, really. Except for the stamp blushes. I've tested those, but not like this. I definitely need a sponge for that. That's pretty though. I feel like if my redness had been covered a little bit more, it would make my life easier, but this is super pretty. I really like cream blushes. Let me know your favorite ones because every time I use one, I'm like, it is pretty. Why am I not doing it more often? but then I never use one more often. This is a really, really pretty color. My only problem with cream blushes, which we're noticing here, is that my cheeks get very red whenever I just touch them. So I feel like, oh, I applied a good amount, and then it dries and it's like, oh, didn't apply a lot. So let's try to apply a little bit more to build it up a bit more. We're gonna get there. I mean, it's easier for me to not overdo it that way, I guess. How do you guys feel about the fact that there's no bronzer? I feel like everyone is so obsessed with bronzer on YouTube. I'm more of a blush person, so I'm kind of loving that a little, but it's very, very natural. See, you can see the redness that I have on my cheek is kind of peeking through, which is kind of fighting the blush that way. But this cheek is definitely looking cute. It's just a good amount of just a little something something, right? I think I will enjoy this blush with a foundation that has a bit more coverage. I think it's just going to work better for my skin. But if you don't have redness on your skin and you just want a touch of color, I would definitely recommend this. This is really, really pretty. I'll see obviously how it wears throughout the day, but this is also a thumbs up, and that color is just beautiful. It doesn't seem to stain my hands though, so I'm curious to see how it's going to wear throughout the day. But moving on. Highlighters. I feel like this is like a must for this type of glowy look, and this is their Haloscope Dew Effect highlighter, and I have the shade Quartz, which I think is the lightest one. I'm actually really curious to see how that's going to go. There's like the inner part. Is it the moisturizing part? Let me just read this. Glide onto cheeks and brow bone. Blend with fingertip to enlighten your face. Ooh. Wow. Oh my. Oh. Okay. I like a good natural highlighter. Like everyone else, I do like the bright, blinding highlighters, but on a daily basis, I feel like they're too much for like work and everything. And sometimes you do want this natural, no makeup look, but this looks amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna apply it on my finger and then tap, 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 but oh my God. Okay, I understand. Let me try to just do this. Oh, oh, oh. I have found a new favorite. Like literally just applying it for the first time and I just know. Oh, come on. If this isn't amazing. Maybe my brow bone they were saying too? Yeah, this is making me want to like literally bathe in this. Like once I have like a shirt that shows my collarbone, for example, or shoulders, this is going on there. I am loving this. Oh my, am I loving this. Okay, so this is a huge thumbs up too. We're at 2 products I love so far. I mean, I do like the blush too, but I think it's just going to be a question of testing with a foundation with more coverage. So I guess there's only like the foundation that I'm not feeling right now, which is kind of annoying because it's the base, but still. Let's go with brow products. I have been dying to try this. This is the Boy Brow Grooming Pomade in the color brown. I have seen so many amazing reviews, so many people mentioning that this is even better than all the other brow gel, like the Anastasia one or the Benefit one, and I've been wanting to try it. I'm just now realizing that I kind of want to apply some pencil. I'm going to try just this, and then I'll see if I feel the need to apply just a tiny bit of pencil, because my brows definitely just need the shape. But let's see how that applies. Okay, there's definitely some color. This is what brown looks like. Okay, doesn't seem too orangey, which is good too. Let's see what we can do for my brows. I thought they were fibers, but I guess not. But people were saying how this really keeps your brows in place, which I definitely need. Oh shoot. I made a boo-boo. I think I'm gonna let it dry and then try to scrape it off a little bit. Let's do the other brow. You know, I'm actually really liking this. I feel like I might need just to touch it up a tiny bit because one, I don't have hair there and I just need a bit more shape at the tail for this one especially. But I would totally see myself wearing this on a daily basis. What I tend to do whenever I want a very natural look, I'll use usually a tinted brow and then I'll just, after that, fill in a tiny bit and it just gives me a very natural look. And that would be perfect for it. I'm liking it. Okay, another thumbs up. I just need to fix this. Okay, it wasn't too hard to fix. It doesn't look too bad, right? So this is their Lid Star Glistening Eye Glow, and I got the shade, oh, it is, no, Fawn. So I do like these type of like glowy eyeshadows that you can just blend with your fingers. Ooh, it blends very, very subtle too. Like if I do like a, so you can make it intense and then just blend it to a more subtle look. Try to apply a little bit of this and blend it with my finger to see. I feel like the highlighter would also be really good all over your lid, but this is one layer and this is two. I think I prefer one, but I'm gonna apply a second one just so it matches the other one. But I like how it's like effortless, like a little bit more color. And I like that it has like tiny particle of shimmer. It's very pretty and natural. I'm curious if it's gonna crease in my crease. It does actually kind of dry, so I'm hopeful it's gonna do it on my eyes too. This one is a good, but I'm not sure it's a favorites yet. We'll have to see how it wears throughout the day. I do feel like I have other things. I don't necessarily have to use a cream eyeshadow for this look, but I don't hate it. Mascara. I am a huge mascara person. I love to test new ones. I have like a million reviews of mascaras, and I haven't heard that many people talk about it, so I don't know if it's a good or bad sign. So this is the Glossier Lash Slick Film 4 Mascara. Ooh, I like the brush. Okay, this is positive. I do like plastic brushes. I feel like they tend to, especially with short bristles like this, I feel like they help my lashes kind of become more curly, because you can see my lashes are pretty straight, and if I look up, they don't seem that long, but it doesn't take them that much to actually look nice, or at least the way I like them. So let's see, I'm gonna do one eye and then do the close-up. Like the rest of their makeup, it seems to be very, very natural. It does seem to give me a bit of length and a bit of curl, and to not be clumpy, but it definitely doesn't give me like more lashes type of look, and it definitely doesn't give me volume. Okay, the more I build it, the more I like it. I feel like it definitely gives me a soft, separated look. Okay, I feel like we got there in the end. I just needed a few more layers. Extreme close-up, one eye width, one without. I don't hate it. I will use it, but it's not a favorite. I feel like I prefer having a little bit more volume than this, and a little bit more curl, but if you like a very natural mascara, it's not a bad one for sure. I feel like if I curl my lashes first, which I didn't do because I never do it for first impression for mascara because I want to see what it does on its own, right? I feel like this could be a good like no makeup look, which again, it works with the brand, right? I'm not sure it's my personal preference for a daily basis, but it's not a bad mascara. It definitely gives me what it claims that it will. Lipstick. That's another thing I heard great things about, and this one is the Generation Sheer Matte Lipstick in the color. I got a color Jam, which clearly I was going for a fall look. I ordered these during one of their last sales, and I've been like waiting, and I thought I was going to post this during the fall, but clearly I'm doing it a little early. But I mean, I don't mind. I do like a good fall look, right? And it is a sheer matte, which is kind of weird. I haven't seen that very often, but I'm not mad about it. This is pretty. So let's try to apply it. Let me remove a bit of foundation from my lips though. I feel like the eyeshadow is making me look a little dead. The color. I don't know how it's gonna look like on camera. I feel like there's something off and I can't pinpoint what it is. Is it the eyeshadow? I feel like this color might be washing me out a little bit, kind of making me look dead. Do you agree? I don't know how it's gonna look like on camera, but the lipstick I do like, but I don't think I like it with this eye look. It feels comfortable on lips. I will wear it throughout the day and leave a comment in the comment section letting you know how it goes, but yeah, there's something off and I can't pinpoint what it is. Maybe it's all in my head, really. Maybe it's because I'm in like the summer mood and this is really fall look. Or maybe it's because my cheeks are kind of warm and then I'm wearing cool tone stuff. That might be it. Now it's time for you to leave a comment to let me know what products you have tried by Glossier, how it went for you, which ones are your favorites, which one should I try next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe because you definitely don't want to miss any future videos. And I will be putting some on the screen that I recommend you check out, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.